Welcome once again. And how are you all? I hope you are channelizing your energy towards your mind, and soon you will be free from the all your panic, suffering, desire, deed. So the world is fantastic, the world is prosperous, the world is happy, everything is good. Only what is not good is that you're taking things personally, you are affected by the negativity, and the most important thing, you are too attached to this world. So when we attach this world, we accept the greeting, we accept the sorrow of other as they are affecting us. In the present situation, as you see, there is a lot of concern, there is a lot of panic all around the world. So the whole humanities is somewhat now in a danger of extent, but this is not new. Since from the ancient civilization, we should not forget we are vermins. By birth we have a hot blood and we are love to fight with each other. So in every sphere, in every century, in every time, there is always certain fear among the human being of losing their credibility, their death, and their property. But what cannot be steal, what cannot be and what cannot be ruined by the atomic weapons, the nuclear weapons, the Agneya Astra, is that the only your wisdom, your peace, and the most important, the spiritual awareness, your oneness. There's a lot of panic due to a recent update in the Middle East, some escalations. It is not a full-fledged war. There's a minor escalation between Western authorities and the Islamic regime of Iran. But you know what is the fundamental thing? The 99% people are under the supervision of the authority of the West, because West is I hope you will not suffer from the statement. West is too much religious, that the so-called Islamic regime, because they are not ready to change. And the true religion is that you have to adopt yourself according to the time. You have to do a lot of understanding what is the fundamental of the society that change with the time. It is the history of the human being. Those who control the technologies, those who control the knowledge, has always have a greater as over others. In the modern world, no doubtly the Western countries, especially the United States, have a great edge over the scientific temperament and science, and we are in those who are not have scientific temperament, they have the sastras, they have the books, they are sticking that stigma books. You have to understand that the spiritualism is the real greatness, but if you're not putting your abilities in the actions, it is not going to give you anything else. So don't blame your religion, don't blame your origin, don't blame any other. This is your fear, your weakness, by which other are able to ride over you. So don't blame Americans. uh, you have to, if you are in the war, you have the equal opportunity. Either you win, either you lost. If you are in the state of war, you have to have a power, and the power come from the peaceful mind, better to say. And peaceful mind is, then you have to do a lot of research. You will surprise that still American and Israel and other such great power, whether in the Asian region, Japan, and China, is sufficiently expenditure, a lot of research, a lot of budget on research, a lot of key advantage to them they are putting a budget on infrastructure of education, on research, mostly in research and technologies. Just like in eastern world in ancient time, our great sages put a lot of time in research of the spiritualness. In the same thing, the western countries put a lot of time in the physical world research, so they are too power in the physical world. So as you know, what happened to the Iran is same what happened to the Iraq, what happened to the Syria, what has happened. This is all one thing, that those who are imperialist in nature, since the inspection of human being, they all want to control whole power in their hand by the mean of weapon, by the mean of money, by the means of propaganda, whatever way they want to do. And don't forget, in the medieval time, Islamic regime was too powerful. They have do same what the Western are doing with them right now. So you should balance. You should not be either cried for them. You should not be um, emotional for such an instance, because these are happening due to the geopolitics. These are happening due to the weakness, and this world is run only on one formula, that the Matsya Nyaya, the big fish will eat the small one. So this is the, now we have some degrees, we have a doctorate, we have a lot of research, we have a lot of whatever is to say, a lot of money, but still we are human, still we are homo sapiens, and fundamentally we believe in one thing, that to hunt other, that is to put your supremacy over it. This is the ego that cannot satisfy, and this ego have eaten sometimes the whole world, sometimes empires, some cities, many times. So but as a spiritual, as a follower of spiritual, you have to remain just calm. You have not attached to this thing. You have to take T message. You have to learn the thing as they are, not revealing the hidden truth. But you know what is the hidden truth in the Iranian conflict? The hidden truth is, in the present situation, is that the energy, Americans want to control their energy resources, because the factory of the world and the office of the world both are importing oil subsequently. So they want the roots, and they want resource control of the Iran regime. And apart from that, Iran also want to become a sophisticated power in the region. So but they will not they will not try to become Iran a powerful nation. So this is just a game of chess, and who will win, who will fight, is just a matter of scientific temperament and the real religiousness. And the real reason is that you have to perform your duty. If you're a student, you whatever you're doing, that is your duty. If you're a scientist, you have to perform your duty. And while saying the lot of words that we will eliminate anyone else, this is just your hypothesis. This is just your dream. And congratulations to you. You are, if you have ability to see laws of dream, but words are worthless. Action louder than words. But in this whole scenario, whatever happening on all around the world, this is the real text of your mind. This is the real test of your spiritual being, spirituality. You see, sometime I got surprised why the sage or hermit in the medieval time, when that time war is just like a culture of every day, how will they silent? We are so depressed, we are so anxiety full due to the, after hearing the incident of war, that is quite around 6 to 7,000 kilometer away from India. As I am sitting in India, and we are so panic, oh, war is happening. But how that time our great says control their ego, their mind. This is just a message from them, that you have not to interfere, that you cannot control. You have not to interfere, that you cannot able to at least manage. So what is happening, if there is a resistance, there is an anti-resistance. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So we should remain calm, and I hope all of you do not lose your temperament in these situations. You, if as we are on the path of spiritualism, our core idea is that we have to relevant our mind, our energy, to uprise the level of your energy. This is our clear cut goals. So when we are distracted by the things, we should remain back to our track, we should remain back to our path. And but we have to also take a lesson, because I have already told you, being a spiritualist doesn't matter you have just you abandoned the world. No, you should be in the world, you see the thing, but you should not let attach yourself to the result. There should no sympathy with those who are losing, there should no praise those who are winning. You have just silent and see who is on the path of the real action, who is the path of one real or right doing, because ultimately those who are right, they will win. Those who are on the wrong way, might be they will be successful in the short time, but in the long time only the truth will reveal himself. So truth is trump, satyamev jayate. In the long time only, you see, there is a lot of war, there is a lot of thing that happened in the Europe and during the World War First and Second, but those who were the part of that heinous regime from both side, I am not supporting anyone, they all have been dead. But what is still is present, yeah, that will be remain in future, that is humanity, that is love, that is peace, and that is continuity of the generations. So in short term the ego, in short term the jealousness, in short term the evaginess, in the short term they might all be powerful, but in the long term only the character, only the oneness, and the most important thing, your aptitude towards your society will remain same. So not to be attached to the negative aura, not to be attached to the negativity, we should always take a lesson, we should always follow a lesson, and the most important, we should not forget what we have promised to ourselves. We have to follow a lot of spiritual need, that is being convinced by us on this path. Gentlemen, I have a lot of curiosities, as you have. We all are the part of curiosity, that why our mind is being affected by all these negative auras, why our mind is emotionally attached to this all incident. The real thing this our mind craving is fulfilled by our senses. So and the magic is that our senses is opening in the outer world and our mind is processing in the inner world. So our mind is not visible, but it control all thing, and our senses which is present, this send impulse, they send data to the mind. So if we, there are two things, either we should control our senses, so our mind will not understand the negative or negative information, so it will process in our mind. For example, as you will see, there is a country Uganda or any other thing that is not known, that is not so hyper by the media, that is not be in our senses, that is not been in process in our mind, we will not affect by this. Do you know there is a no world, no place in the world, in the world where is not hate is absent. Hate is present everywhere, but the thing that is contact to our senses, it is start automatically process in our mind. So what is my mean to you? My mean, I want simply that you should control your senses. At least you cannot control other senses. You should control your senses and close your anonymous wandering of your senses. Because when our senses uncontrollably move in all around, it is start accepting, it is start receiving all thing that is doesn't even matter in our life. We are not the government, we are just a citizen, so we have not to be very fried. This is what is happening in the Iran, what is happening in other countries. That doesn't matter. You are not responsible. You cannot save anyone. You cannot even save yourself. You have power. No, then why are you tense? First, you have to earn power. What is your preparation? You have no power, and you are thinking, talking about that we will eliminate any country from the world, the Western countries. What is this? This is totally just like not relevant to your work. So your work is, first you have to be happy. But spiritualism is the only way. The whole thing happening in the outer world is that they all are not religious. They all are. They might appear to be religious. They wear a lot of things that make them religious, but their mind is totally in the dark. They are anti-religious, and anyone who claim that I am superior due to this class, due to this religion, we know that this is all they are proving, that if you are saying, if you have to say that I am the best, you are the least one, you are the last, you are the four, you are just nothing. So not to be in the surrounding of such type of thing. Our mind is our weapon, our mind is our power, our mind is our everything. If we are not controlling our mind, yeah, we will be the victim of other discipline. Now India is yeah, somewhat good country. All countries are good or bad. No one is totally good, no one is totally bad. We are trying our best, but as an individual, spiritualism is magic. You should love yourself. You should entirely love yourself. There is no need to take permission from other anyone that you should you love me. No, you have to love yourself. You have to discipline yourself. And the most important thing, if you love yourself, you discipline yourself, you respect yourself, and the most important thing, you dissolve your ego. Yes, there is a blissness. There is a completely blissness. That is what we all want. Yes, this is the necessity. You have to control your senses. This is the ultimate truth. This is a science. I am not just saying to you that you have to blindly follow anything. No, there is always a science behind everything, and you have to find out the science. We are assisting you. You have to put questions. We are here to we will try our best to fulfill your curiosity. If we are unable, that is your curiosity is too much high, you should find or other ways to find, but not let die your curiosity due to the social stigmas, due to what is others saying. You should always be curious, you should always be happy. That is the goal. So let come, our mind is controlled by our senses, and no, don't put your senses towards in the over attachment of the negative thing. Anything related to vulgar, anything related to some offensive talk, any hate, any depression, anxiety, or any type, that is negative emotions. Anything that is create negativity in your mind, leave it like a poison. You just be positive. 24 hour into 7 into 365. You should be positive. Even don't think about any negativity. Even a negative thought can destroy your amygdala totally. It reverts your serotonin, it reverts your all neurochemicals, it die your dopamine. So don't even think about the negativity. You cannot control the result. What you can control, you can control your action. What you control, you can control your process. So if you can still find ways to control your cortisol, that I always says the real enemy, you will be very blissful. a thousand lakh of people are dying due to poverty. They are under the pressure of population. You have to know there is no poverty in India. The real thing are over the world. The real thing is there is a inequalities. The wealth is concentrated in few, and why they have the wealth? Because they are putting their time in acquiring the knowledge. They are have more spirituality than those who are poor. Yes, the rich have some kind of spirituality in the comparison to poor. So they know how to produce positivity around them. They will not talk about negativity. If they fall, they can they take their whole responsibility and set goal for new thing. And we all are feared. We all are under the we all are carrying the burden of custom, the burden of circle of societies, in the name of to satisfying our need. If you are powerful, you will, if you are aware, but rather than powerful, if you are aware, if you know how to channelize your energy, your peace mind is the first thing, and the peace mind is only can be achieved through the spiritualism. You have not to win any other. There is no one in the world that can defeat you other than your mind. There is no one in the world that can make more sinful to you other than your mind. All time you are doing guilty due to your mind. So you cannot what is the mind? The mind is thought. And how the thought come? Because our brain working on the three pattern: recognize, impulse, and the memory. Memory are the action that we have done by our senses in the past, and what is doing the present, that is controlled by our mind. So if we control, we should calm, we should awaken your parasympathetic nervous system, as I have already said. Deep breathing, these are some focus areas. And today there is a changes has happened all around the world. So you have to focus on yourself. You have to not bender your mind, your sense organ all around things. You are here to upliftment of your energy. If you are not uplift your energy, you are responsible all over the world. So remain calm, remain peaceful, and to find out the ways by which you can uprise your energy to your mind, because energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. As the science says, it cannot, it only can be changed from one form to another form. So when our energy change in the form of positivity, in the form of action, in the form of compensation, in the form of empathy, we become God or good human being or angel, whatever you say, moment. There is a lot of word, but when our energy is channelized or become hateful, disgraceful, and destructive, we are called asura, demons, or ego driven Ravana. There are thousands of names. Our aim is that we should channelize our energy in the uplift area. We should shrink our amygdala at any cost. We should work on our parasympathetic nervous system. You cannot control the thing you cannot control. You cannot control the world action. You can control other. You can control yourself. So put your whole focus on yourself. You are responsible for yourself. Why are you taking so burden? What is the other saying to you? That is their angle of thinking. What you think about yourself, that's matter. So not to be very attached to their opinion. You should have your opinion. You should have your strategy, and most important, the simple one is and spirituality. When you become on the path of the spiritual, so please avoid. At least you have, just like you are putting, you want to become an administrative officer in India, you have at least graduation. So that is your essential qualification. So in this field also you have some essential qualification, at least the first and foremost qualification to be a spiritual person, that you have at least some high level conscious than other. Those who have common identity, those who have common thing, there you should treat the whole world as a one. You should not at least treat, you should start feeling this all are belong to me. There is only body are moving, but the inner software, the inner soul is all over the world is the same. So you have to just feel that I am in everyone, everyone is in me, that is Atma, is Paramatma, Aham Brahmasmi. This is not a just like a line, it's a concept of being oneness that create a havoc, that create a subsequently energy burst into you. Yes, Aham Brahmasmi, the God is in me. Why are you so feared that what is other saying to you? That is their saying. And if you are only thinking that what are others saying to me, that's sorry to say, you have to leave this path. This is one of the rarest path, this is one of the challenging path to know yourself. The human being know whole world, the human being is curious about knowing the science, now knowing the genetics, knowing the physics, chemistry, biology, and marine science, and robotics, and automatons, industrial upgradation. But you see, every day try to know yourself, because this is not going to become powerful. No, the real power is that you should remain calm. And I don't believe in the word power, I believe in the word the blissness. How much you are blissful, how much you are silent, how much you are at peace, what is it saying to you, that is their power. So whatever, if when you are blissful, whatever is the work you do, it become unique, whatever is the work you do. So if you are spiritual, and after that you are a doctor, engineer, teacher, student, whatever you are, you will do everything just like peacefully, just like unique way. And obviously such type of work will give a new message to the humanity, and new message at least to you. So instead of fighting with yourself, start loving yourself, start understanding yourself that you are not different from other, and don't blame anybody else. You are not here, that life is too short, so why are you wasting, better to say, instead of to reveal the truth of other, find out that real truth of that is present inside you, and focus on the path. So our brain, as I already told you in the previous videos, is affected by our senses, and there is a two type of system working in our body, parasympathetic and sympathetic, so CNS and BNS. And how can our parasympathetic, Chandra Nadi, better to say, in the Veda, in Sanatanas, there is a Chandra Nadi. How can we calm our sympathetic nervous system? We can activate a parasympathetic nervous system, and we achieve nirvana. That is our goal. Our all neurochemicals are balanced, and our prana is flowing throughout the body. That is our goal, that is our aim. So you are here to make happy yourself. Don't accept that anyone can make happy to you. This is attachment, and if you are attached, you will suffer. You have to take your responsibility, and you have such type of aura, at least other are attached to you, other are feeling good, other are feeling blissful at your present. There is no need to convert anybody else, there is no need to put pressure on anyone else. You are here, at least there is God inside you. Where are you searching him? In the books, in the shastras, in the temples. They all are the point of positivity, and positivity is God. So don't be surrender. Whatever you're doing, I am not against that you establish institutions. I am establish institutions. Working method is not making satisfying you. That is my problem. I want that you should at least aware. You should know the science. What is, why you feel happy? What do you why are you investing your time? So if you are not feeling happy, if you are not satisfied, let's leave, follow the new one, find the new one ways. Why are you following the method that is carrying a burden of um, war, the burden of hate, the burden of jealousness? You have to find a word path that put you happiness and many other more. And these all are what I not for the common ones. The only thing are understand by the great ones. So being spiritual is a part of mindfulness, and that is our goal. That I want only one thing, that you should become spiritual at any cost. You should attain the most blissful state. Thank you.